Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. Welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So in this video, I would like to share to you an article about the Houston Maritime Authority. The subtitle is about maritime equipment injuries. The maritime industry encompasses a variety of fields that range from the transportation of cargo and passengers to the harvesting, processing, and delivery of seafood from the sea to the many ports and sea terminals. These various branches of maritime businesses depend heavily on a vast array of tools and heavy equipment that help seamen and longshore workers perform their jobs on time and more efficiently. Many of these essential tools, including cranes, conveyor belts, and trolley winches, are dangerous to work around and often injure or kill maritime workers. Maritime cargo and crane injuries. Maritime cargo accidents can occur at any point of a vessel's itinerary. They may happen at the port or sea terminal during the loading or unloading process, or they may take place at sea. On land, one of the most dangerous maritime jobs entails the use of cranes and other heavy lifting equipment. According to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA), one in 1,000 maritime crane operators will suffer a fatal injury on the job. Most cargo-related accidents can be prevented by proper maintenance and training, but all too often employers focus on the bottom line and neglect these areas. As a result, the majority of cargo-related accidents are caused by mechanical failure or operator error. Maritime conveyor belt injuries. Conveyor belts are essential tools used in the maritime fishing industry to load freshly caught, caught fish into factory ships, processing areas, and move the frozen products in and out of the cargo holds. Conveyors assist fishing boat crews with time-consuming and difficult tasks. With their multitude of pulleys, gears, and other moving parts makes them dangerous to work around. Maritime workers suffer several injuries or are killed in accidents involving conveyor belts when their clothes get snagged in the machinery. The most common cause of conveyor belt accidents include improper guarding, inadequate training of personnel, and failure to keep the machinery in good working order. In most instances, these conditions are a direct result of negligence and carelessness on the part of the maritime workers, employers, or the vessel owner. Maritime fish processing equipment injuries. Deep-sea fishing trawlers and factory ship workers are at risk almost every time they work. In addition to facing hazard of rocky waters while working long hours, they are also in danger of chemical exposure, overreaction, overexertion, asphyxia from working in confined spaces and punctured wounds. Fractures and head and neck injuries are also common for fish processors, according to a study performed by the National Transportation Safety Board. Maritime ladder and step injuries. Although ladders are a convenient way of maritime workers to access higher levels and climb aboard vessels, they also pose a great danger, especially if there are broken steps or rails. Since seamen usually fall from extremely high areas during a ladder and step accidents, the consequences are often fatal. In fact, the United States Navy suggests that falling from heights is the leading cause of death in almost all industries in the US. The most common reason for maritime ladder and step injuries include a poorly designed ladder, broken parts, lack of safety training, and structural flaws. Maritime plate freezer injuries. Plate freezers are used to keep seafood at the correct temperature, usually between 30 to 40 degrees below zero. At the same time, however, this places workers at risk of developing hypothermia and or frostbite. In addition, workers may be in the crosspath of flying plate freezers if the vessel sways or moves suddenly. On average, plate freezers weigh around 30 pounds, which makes it easy for them to become airborne. Despite their light weight, however, the impact of the plates if they hit workers can be severe and may lead to cuts, head injuries, concussion, bruising, lacration, and more. Shipboard fires. Fires aboard ships are the most serious hazard for seamen, ship owners, captains, and passengers. Ships of all types and functions are full of fuel, paper, chemical, plastic, and other combustible materials, and are thus vulnerable to fires. Shipboard fires have injured or killed thousands of seamen and passengers throughout history. Even in situations where no one is seriously injured, a fire aboard a ship can cause many complications for its crew, the passenger or the cargo it may carry. Unfortunately, many accidents involving fire and in ships are caused by the unseaworthy state of a vessel components, inadequate training of crews in firefighting and damage control, and negligence on the part of ship owners, captains, and or members of the crew. Trawl wage injuries. Commercial fishing is considered by many people to be one of the most dangerous professions on earth. This distinction is based not only on the harsh condition or of rough seas and inclement weather where fishermen often ply their trade, but also on the tools they use aboard their vessels. Commercial fishing vessels are equipped with equipment that allows crews to harvest and process large amounts of fish and other seafood, including nets which require the use of trolling winches. The troll winches are heavy pieces of equipment that are constantly in motion when trawlers drag fishing nets in the water or haul the catch from the sea and onto the vessel's deck. They are used to let out or reel in heavy ropes or steel cables attached to dragnets and adjust the tension levels or the distance between the net and the vessel. Yes, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And see you. See you. See you. See you. See you.